It's Monday, and you know what that means. Yay or nay Monday. This is the second video of the day. Reminder, there is a video that was uploaded earlier for a brand new character for the Yay or Nay series. Go vote in that one. But let's get into the updated stats, shall we? And like we did with last week, we are grouping them into characters into four, so you get more stats all at once. So as you can see, the top four are still Crash, Bandicoot, Dr. Eggman, Master Chief, and Rayman. They remain the same, but let's see. What do I have notes here? So Crash did get a few more votes this week. I think he had 2 votes this week. Both of them were yeses. Dr. Eggman and Master Chief, both of them, did not receive a single new vote. So they remained exactly where they were last week. And then Rayman, I think, got one. I'm pretty sure it was 1 vote, and he got a yay. So Rayman is literally on the cusp of getting back to that 80% mark. He's sitting in 4th place with a 79.9. So that's crazy. Yep, Crash is still up there in 1st place, as you see, with the 84.3. So this is there's your top 4 characters. Yeah, so let's move on to the next round of characters here. We got 5, 6, 7, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. Tails in 5th, Shantae in 6th, Heavy in 7th, and Spyro in 8th. So Tails did get, I think, a couple votes this week. So Tails moves up to a percentage of 78.3. He's actually getting real close to that 80% mark as well. Let's see, Shantae and Spyro, both of them did not receive any new votes. It's kind of a slow week for voting, but it can happen. But yeah, Shantae and Spyro did not receive any new votes, so their percentages from last week stay the exact same. Heavy this week, check out Heavy. This is going to be crazy. Heavy received 10 votes this week. All of them were yeses. Like, what? Heavy's been slowly moving up over the past few months. He is on a rise, but he's up to a total of 270 total votes. That's crazy. He now passes Shantae for the most number of yeses. He's up to 201 yeses. That's crazy. But he's at 63 no's, 6 unsure's, and Heavy has moved his way up to 74.4%. And just a friendly reminder, when Heavy first debuted in this series, he was under 50%. So, yeah, let that sink in for a second. He was under 50%. But he's made his way all the way up. I think somebody put it last week. It was pretty funny. It takes Heavy so long to carry all that awesomeness up the hill or something like that. I got a good laugh out of that. So, yeah, Heavy making his way up there. So, you got your next 4 right there. Tails, Shantae, Heavy, and Spyro, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we move on to 9, 10, 11, and 12. I believe Sora and Bandana Waddle Dee did end up swapping places this week. But look at their percentage. Look at that percentage real quick. Sora's at 71.7, and Bandana Waddle Dee's at 71.6. So, Sora got, I think, if I'm remembering, Sora only had 1 vote this week. It was a yes. But Bandana Waddle Dee, I think, had 3 votes. 2 of them were yeses, and there was a no, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was it. But either way, they both did have votes. So, yeah, but Sora is now 0.1 percentage point ahead of Bandana Waddle Dee. And then, of course, in 11th and 12th place, we have Soul Bad Guy and Agumon. Soul Bad Guy did not receive a single vote this week, so stays at his 70.7% in 11th place from last week. And then Agumon. I know Agumon did have 3 votes. He had 2 yeses. He had 1 no. And Agumon actually fell very slightly. Last week he was at 69%. Well, this week he falls to 68.9. So literally he lost 0.1 percentage. So yeah. Otherwise, not too many other notes for this one, besides, I think I said it, Sora and Bandana Waddle Dee did swap places. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that. So, there you go for 9, 10, 11, and 12. Move to the next round of 4. We have Ryu Hayabusa, Dante from Devil May Cry, the Knight from Hollow Knight, and Waluigi. So, Dante and Waluigi both got 0 votes. Nothing new this week, so they stayed at the percentage that they were at from the previous week. But Hayabusa and the Knight, they did get a vote or 2 or 3 or something. I don't remember exactly, but Hayabusa is now up to 144 total votes. 98 yeses, getting very close to that century mark. But 43 no's, 3 unsure's. Hayabusa is now sitting at a very solid 68%. And then we got the Knight down there in 15th place, who I view as, like, that's pretty surprising, right? This little indie little character, right? The Knight. He's up to 180 total votes. That's like top 10 characters or top 5 characters for most total votes in this series. Maybe even, yeah, top 5 for sure. But maybe even top 3. I'd have to, might be top 3. That's crazy. But back to the point. The Knight, 180 total votes, 121 yeses, 52 no's, 7 unsure's. And the Knight, well, he's up to 67.2. He's only 0.3 behind Dante for 15th or 14th place, I should say. So the Knight trying to make a little bit of move here, so that's pretty cool. But yep, Hayabusa, Dante, Knight, and Waluigi are your 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th place characters. Moving on to the next round, you will see last week's character, Akira Howard, debuting in 19th place. So Akira Howard, let's run over the stats real quick for him. In their first week, 77 total votes. 50 of those were yeses, 24 no's, 3 unsures, and Akira Howard, they debut with a 64.9%. So that's actually pretty good. That's probably better than I was expecting. I think I was going to expect, above 50, but not sure if I was expecting mid 60s. So I think that's pretty good for him. But let's see, Phoenix Wright did jump one spot. Phoenix Wright jumped over Chun-Li, so Phoenix Wright is in 17th place here. Now up to 132 total votes, 87 yeses, 43 no's, and 2 unsures. So Phoenix comes in with a 65.9%, and then as you see, Chun-Li, she did not receive any new votes, so she stays at the percent from last week, which was 65.7. So only 0.2 percentage separating those two right there. And of course, there's Doomslayer in 20th. I got no new votes, nothing new to report for Doomslayer, so he remains at 61.7%. Moving on to the next group of 4, we have 21, 22, 23, and 24. Dixie Kong, Gino, Pyramid Head, and Lloyd Irving. Dixie Kong, nothing new, but the other 3 actually did get some votes. Gino's now up to 157 total votes, 86 yeses, 66 no's, 5 unsures. Gino bumped up percentage. I think it was very small, but he's up to 54.7. Pyramid Head got 1 vote, so he's up to 81 total votes, 41 yeses, 36 no's, 4 unsures. And Pyramid Head is now up to 50.6%. And then Lloyd Irving, I believe Lloyd also had 1 vote, so he's up to 110 total votes, 47 yeses, 56 no's, 7 unsures. And Lloyd is up to 42.7%. So there's your 21st through 24th place characters, which means we get to the bottom 4 characters for this series so far, and that would be Yuri Lowell in 25th, Jonesy from Fortnite in 26th, Monster Hunter, well, the hunter, a hunter from Monster Hunter, it actually moved up. They moved past Crewmate this week. They barely, but they did it. They did it. But yeah, Monster from Monster Hunter. Yeah, the Monster Hunter. We get it. And then Crewmate or Imposter from Among Us goes back to where they belong at the very bottom. But yeah, Yuri Lowell, I believe, had 1 vote and it was a yes. So Yuri's up to 105 for total votes, 40 yeses, 59 no's, 6 unsures, and Yuri's up to 38% for his percent. Fortnite got nothing new, so stays at the 23.5% from last week. Monster Hunter got 2 votes this week, only 2. But they were both yeses, so that definitely helped. Somebody in the comments was like, well, so many people are too busy playing Monster Hunter Rise. Well, this video to vote for Monster Hunter actually came out before Monster Hunter Rise even released, so that's not really... it's not really a good argument because you could have voted for him plenty of times, but they did move up to 21.5% in 27th place, and then Crewmate fell back down to the bottom. Like I said, I think Crewmate had, I cannot remember, but he had 1 or 2 votes, but Crewmate actually fell down to 21.0, so flat 21%. There you have it for your 1 through 28. Crash still at the top, Among Us still at the bottom, and of course last week's character Akira Howard debuted in, I think, what was that, 19th place with a 64.9. So there you guys have it. Again, friendly reminder, don't forget to go vote for the earlier character, which was Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Be keen on figuring out if people actually want Lara Croft in Smash Bros. Or not. Like, she's a very iconic name, but doesn't get thrown around too often. So yeah, go vote in that one. Either way, that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.